What's up, guys? Welcome to the half-naked boy Eggman's news video. Today I'm going to be reacting to this video called Why You Don't Have Hollow Cheeks. That's me. Your boy doesn't have hollow cheeks. Your boy is screwed. Your boy wants hollow cheeks. So cool. Let me know in the comments if you would like to get hollow cheeks. If you are already that guy, if you are already him that has hollow cheeks, let me know in the comments. But you need to show your profile picture. You cannot just use a random profile pic and tell people that you have hollow cheeks. I'm not going to believe you, okay? Show that you have hollow cheeks. Especially if you are the kind of person that didn't have hollow cheeks before and did something effective that made you start to have hollow cheeks. If you are this kind of person, you need to share with people what's your secret sauce, okay? Oh my god. Am I jacked? Anyways, hopefully this video right here is going to be informative, interesting, valuable, stuff like that. But I have come across this guy's content already, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't really have hollow cheeks. Let me check out the way he looks real quick, alright? So this is the way he looks right here. I guess he kind of has hollow cheeks. Like, you can't say he completely doesn't have hollow cheeks. I don't know, but when it comes to the pictures I can see here, I guess he's kind of deliberately making a face. I don't think he normally looks like this right here or this right here. But anyways, we can still find out what he has to say. There is a saying in Chinese. It's like, coach never plays or something. Although I think this saying is pretty flawed. I think you should be able to show people that you know what you're talking about. So for example, I don't know, like maybe you can be a fat, depressed dude with bad skin, just horrible health, and you know a lot about health. Yeah, I wouldn't say that's impossible, but I guess that's very unlikely, right? So honestly, if I need to guess, I'm going to say that maybe we are not going to really see very valuable information here because this guy doesn't really have hollow cheeks. If you guys know what I mean. But anyways, enough yapping. Just watch the goddamn video.
If you look at any male model or typical handsome guy, they will have this negative space around their cheeks called hollow
Negative space. That's an interesting way to put it, I feel like.
cheeks, and is typically associated
Wow,
with looking
so good
handsome
looking.
as a man. But
I don't know if everyone is going to agree with that, but for me personally, I definitely think it's pretty cool. I have talked about this in my live stream already, but I used to have a coworker that has hollow cheeks. She's a girl, and I thought she was pretty attractive. I definitely would like to have gotten closer with her, although I know she already had a boyfriend. But anyways, yeah, I think it's pretty rare that someone has hollow cheeks, at least where I live. And it's just a pretty attractive trait, I feel like. Obviously, I guess it still depends on who the person is. But in general, I'd say it's a plus. By the way, I think this guy has done plastic surgery before. He looks pretty natural to me. It's interesting.
why do these guys have hollow cheeks, and you don't? In this video, I'm going to be going over the physics, for lack of a better term, of why people get hollow cheeks, and maybe you can do something about it to get more.
Looks like when it comes to the hollow cheeks aspect, he already had some sort of hollow cheeks in the past, right? You can already see there's some negative space right here. Why do I feel like his hairstyle became very different? When I say hairstyle, I'm talking about hair color. His hair became more golden now. What's going on? Did he used to be an Asian? I'm kidding, alright. I can tell that he already looked white before.
Of a hollow cheek look.
Hollow.
By the way, you can.
I need to stop doing that. Sorry for being annoying.
Now see bonus videos that I've made by subscribing to my Patreon. I made a video talking about a surgery that I got to my eye area, which really did improve the way my eye area looked, and I go into all the details about it. I'm going to be posting a few videos that aren't quite algorithm friendly as bonus content, so if you want to support the channel, get a few bonus videos, you can get access.
Go support your boy, okay? It doesn't feel good if your hard work is not reciprocate. So don't let your boy down, alright guys? Go support him. I wonder what he did to his eyes. It's interesting. But honestly, I feel like he looks a little not natural right here. Not to be rude. And I have definitely seen people say that he looks a little uncanny. Although I don't even really know what that word means. I kind of know, but yeah, just want to point that out.
By clicking the link in the description. So the most obvious
Wow,
thing about...
I thought that was him. Wow, this guy right here is a Chad. Masculine. I like his outfits too. Is he drinking spring water?
Hollow cheeks is that it is to do with body fat percentage.
Okay.
And I think this is kind of obvious. If you have a bunch of fat and blubber here, the hole where a hollow cheek would...
Oh, I know this guy. I think this guy is very gifted when it comes to his genetics. I don't know a bunch about him. I just one time seen a channel called Hard Knocks, School of Hard Knocks, interview him. And I just felt like he looked very tall and his facial structure is so strong. And I know growing up, he definitely didn't eat that optimally, but he still looks so good. So I just thought this guy is built different, kind of like that. Did he used to look like the one on the left, or these are two different people? By the way, I don't even remember what he's called. Maybe Brady something? I guess he's an athlete. I don't really have a lot of cultural knowledge, you know, as a language learner. Although you can tell that your boy's English is absolutely on another level. Almost better than native speakers. But this is one area I'm not that good at, you know.
Is going to be full up, right? Like, I think that's basically obvious. I don't really want to dwell on that because it's so obvious and boring. Everybody knows that, right? I want to get into like the more controversial stuff.
Okay.
So
I look forward to what he has to say. By the way, I feel like his microphone is so huge. As big as his head. What the hell is happening? It's cute though.
Fat percentage aside, you can see guys that are extremely lean. Like, there'll be like bodybuilders that are like 4% body fat, and they'll be like super lean, like way leaner than you or I will ever get. And they still don't have hollow cheeks. Like, they still have this kind of chipmunk, soft, round face. And it's just very bizarre.
Did he just say chipmunk? What the fuck? That's disrespectful. And props to me for knowing that word, because for language learners, it's not easy to know animals' names. I read extensively. That's why I know that word. A little extra information for people that are interested in language learning.
They still have this kind of chipmunk.
What the fuck? He called people chipmunk? Oh my god. That's a little exaggerated, I guess. Anyways.
Round face, and it's just very bizarre. It's like, how the hell do you not have hollow cheeks? Like, I kind of had hollow cheeks when I was around 25% body fat. You know, not like how it is now when I'm around 13% body fat. So I gotta imagine if I was at 4% body fat, I think I would look like a walking skull. Like,
interesting take. But does he really have hollow cheeks? I know what he's trying to say, but I feel like his cheeks are not that hollow, for lack of a better expression. But I get what he's trying to say here.
It would look insane. A big reason why some men have more hollow cheeks at a higher body fat percentage is to do with how your skin is being stretched, how the fat cells on your face are being stretched out. Masculine dimorphism comes into play. There are three things that I think are really stretching your skin and fat cells out, and that is chin. How forwardly projected is your chin? If you have a chin that is sticking out, you know, that's stretching the skin and fat cells around your cheek area. Another thing is how wide your jaw is. If your jaw is wide, obviously that's stretching it in another direction. Right? And cheekbones. If you have high cheekbones that jut out quite far, you're going to get more of a hollow cheek look.
So he is saying that if there's more tension here, it's more likely your skin looks hollow, right? I guess that makes sense. Like, if I pull my skin, it's going to be better than here being loose and then a little top out, right? Because right now, it's like this. But if you can this, then you're going to get closer to the deeper area, if you guys know what I mean. It's more likely you see the deeper area instead of just the deeper area getting covered by like this, right?
Really, you're going to have all three. And if you look at a lot of male models, they have a very forwardly projected chin, a wide jaw, and sharp cheekbones, which all put together is going
jealous.
to put a lot of tightness around your cheek area. It's going to make the skin and fat around your cheek area be really tight. It will create that line going vertically.
Okay. Is he actually onto something here? But I wonder how that will feel, right? Because this area feels more tight. Maybe that feels a little uncomfortable. I don't know.
Across your face from a front view. And this is kind of masculine dimorphism. This is why women don't tend to have hollow cheeks unless they get buccal fat surgery to literally take fat.
Is what he's saying correct? The girl I was talking about who has hollow cheeks, I think she was pretty attractive. But maybe she wouldn't be everyone's cup of tea. Not to sound rude. Well, he thinks this is a downgrade for women. It goes against female dimorphism. Our boy is a professor. He majors in dimorphism, you know. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think women having hollow cheeks is less attractive?
Out of their cheek area, so it's relatively way leaner than the rest of their body to get that kind of look. Some men, on the other hand, have hollow cheeks naturally, and that is because they have very grown bones in those three areas that I mentioned. Chin, jaw, and cheekbones.
Wow, I feel like it kind of makes sense.
And there is another variable to add into this, which is neck. You see, this is really underrated, and I want to help you guys out. I know that you can't really change much about your...
I like how, I guess, unique the information he's presenting now. Pretty interesting to me so far.
Your chin, your jaw width, or your cheekbones naturally. But something you can do about it, and to potentially give you more hollow cheeks, is to put size on your neck, to grow your neck muscle. Your neck is pulling your skin in all directions. If you get a bigger neck, it is going to tighten the skin around this area, around this entire area. And if you want to see an example of how growing your neck is going to give you more of a hollow cheek look, I'll use myself as an example. Before I started growing my neck muscle, you can see that my neck was very narrow and had more of a lollipop head, and it just generally didn't look as good. But you can
lollipop head. Okay, I think it looks pretty good.
More of a lollipop head, and it just generally didn't look as good. But you can also notice that my hollow cheeks are a lot more apparent as I grew my neck. And for context,
is that true?
I would say in the left picture that I'm showing on screen here, I was actually at a lower body fat percentage than I am now. So what changed? Well,
does he have more of hollow cheeks now? Let's make a quick comparison. I guess the differences are very small. By the way, why does his hair color change?
Screen here, I was actually at a lower body fat percentage than I am now. So what changed? Well, I think what I'm saying should be very logical. The bigger your neck is, the more your skin is stretched out.
Yes.
And you can even see this if you go up to a mirror or you record yourself.
Our boy's skin doesn't look that good. This is your boy's skin.
And you pull your skin out, you should be able to see the skin around your jaw area also move.
That's a good example.
So your skin is getting tighter when you expand your neck. And to illustrate these results with a neck curl on an incline bench, I was using a 15 kilo plate, and I started out at 13 reps. And now I'm at a 20.4 kilo plate, and I'm at 23 reps. That's a big gain in strength, right? You can see that progressive overload that I did over months.
However, I don't think his neck right here looks that thick. I don't know if I'm being too strict, but that's my impression for now.
Has contributed into a wider neck. So this is something very much within your control. You know, there's a lot of barriers to entry when it comes to getting major cosmetic surgery to make your jaw wider or give a more...
I wonder what he means by barrier to entry. Is he talking about the cost?
Forwardly projected chin.
Oh yeah, that's what he was talking about.
What a lot of you guys can do is to grow your neck and make your skin tighter around your jaw area. Now, there are some people that speak about like specific jaw muscle exercises. I think the master muscle it's called. You know, people do like really intense like chewing exercises. I guess theoretically.
He definitely pronounced that incorrectly, right? Did he say master muscle? let me watch again.
like specific jaw muscle exercises. I think the master muscle is called.
It's cute. It's master term, right? I can be wrong too, but I'm not a native speaker, so I deserve, or like it's okay I'm wrong, right?
You know, people do like really intense like chewing exercises. I guess theoretically that could work. Like that could, I guess, give you a better jawline and more hollow cheeks.
Theoretically, that can also make your skin more tight, right? Because if your chewing muscle is bigger, then yeah, maybe your skin also has to stretch more.
It's kind of gonna have a fraction of the results. Like if you look at a lot of male models, a lot of the best male models with like the most crazy hollow cheeks or best jawlines.
I think the pictures he's showing here, these guys, their hollow cheeks are not that hollow. Maybe there can be even better examples. I'm not trying to talk shit, just sharing my thoughts.
A lot of them do have a wide neck,
Wow.
and it's for this reason.
Why does this guy look fat and Chad-like at the same time?
I believe. I think it's kind of like a little trade secret. So yeah, progress.
I didn't really hear what he was saying. Let me watch again.
Most crazy hollow cheeks or best jawlines, a lot of them do have a wide neck, and it's for this reason, I believe. I think it's kind of like a little trade secret. So yeah, progressive.
Trade secret. What does that mean? Is that like a investing term? But the point he was making there was that thick neck is pretty huge, I guess.
Overload on neck extensions and neck curls within the context of a slight caloric surplus. And yeah, you'll grow your neck muscle. You can see the results I've gotten with a few months of doing it. Now, I don't think you'll ever get the hollow cheeks of Sean O'Prey or Jordan Barrett.
Wow, this looks so good. Is that guy a model? He looks like a very successful black pillar. He doesn't make me feel like he's a model. I feel like he's a guy that tried really hard on looksmaxing and got this kind of result. But I guess I can be wrong. I guess he's just a model.
Let's be real. That's kind of like 1 in a million skull genetics.
Oh.
But you can do these things to give yourself more of a hollow cheek look.
Okay.
If you enjoyed this video, chances are you'll also enjoy my video about which body type women prefer the most.
Nice promotion right here. He kind of made me think that, oh yeah, I'm also going to like this video. Although I guess this video right here and that video right there are not that correlated, right? Anyways, go support this boy.
Go check it out on screen here.
Checked it out. Nice. That was a pretty interesting video. Yeah, so I guess for me, my main takeaway was that maybe the tension around your cheek area is pretty important if you want to have hollow cheeks, right? That kind of makes sense for sure. But I guess the tension needs to be at the right angle, because if it is just like tense here, you still cannot see the inside. But if it is tense here, like this, then yeah, it's more likely you see the inside, right? If you guys know what I mean. Thank you for 4K subscribers. So, well, back then he only had 4K. Your boy doesn't even have 4K. And this guy, he already has 30K or more. This is a nice video, yeah. But I feel pretty hesitant about neck training, I guess, because I guess it's not very natural that your neck has to constantly handle a lot of weight, and maybe there will be some negative consequences. Not to mention you will have injury risk, right? But I guess many people that are into neck training are going to say I'm a little cat. I wonder what people who practice functional patterns are going to think about isolating your neck and do that. I feel like it will make it harder for you to like turn your neck, do some basic functions with your neck, and I don't know. Also, I wonder what Gotis is going to think about what he just said. But I guess you just don't want to have bad posture, right? Because if you are having bad posture, it's kind of like you are making your skin more loose instead of making it tight. And over time, maybe that can damage the way your face look, which I already believe. Yeah, I think you need to have good posture if you want to look smacks. And you don't want to have bad posture if you don't want to looks minus. I wonder what this guy eats. Does he care a lot about his diet? I have kind of skimmed through his videos before, and looks like he doesn't place a very big emphasis on diet. And we could see that his skin wasn't the best, right? So that also tells us something. But I guess that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoy your aesthetic boy. I don't even know how to pronounce that word, but hope you guys enjoy your boy Eggman's video right here. I hope the audio is going to be on point, or I'm going to go to the corner and cry. It will be heartbreaking. Get your boy to at least 4K, okay? Your boy deserves at least 4K, right? Right? That's pretty much it. Good luck, guys. You are amazing. You are awesome.